Thank you! Oh. I'm on the same brave length, buddy. Brain power, yes. We got 0. Hello, YouTube, Newbie Jun here, and welcome back to Shadow House, second season, episode 8. Let's get straight into it. 1, 2, 3, go! So we are essentially gonna find. Oh my lord, Patrick, my boy! Oh shit! Oh god. Ah. Oh. Whoa. I don't know about this girl. So I'm guessing she has a crush on Patrick because so we've been through this. They hope that they don't show up. Boy, she is. Their hearts are ugly. Sheesh. It'd be nice if she had a crush. I mean, like, look at the blush. Ha! Crush blush. Let's go. Wait, I'm just happy to see the opening. I don't care what people say. This opening is fire. The freaking animation too for the opening is amazing. I love it. 悲しみは笑いましょう。生きるってマリオネット。心臓が水銀たら恋はいかが。undo to私うまく踊れないわ痛みも恨みも悲しみも混ぜてこねておやすみのキス Shall we dance 踊りましょう絶望欲望 This is the life Shadow life 余計なこと考えないで一つになりましょういいない人間っていいなOh man I feel like it's good. Don't you think so? Like, this opening is bomb. Like, they put the lyrics. この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。So I see these two are gonna fight. Boy, best boy versus potential best boy? Let's go! ローブ様の What was it? Freak! I forgot what it was. So yeah, about them. I'll talk about their relationships later on at the end. I did see a few comments saying how they feel like it was a bit, not a bit, but it was definitely rushed. So So the thing is, a lot of I think this season in general, dude. Yeah, their dolls are gonna break. I'm sorry. They are like that's their I don't know. God knows how many times they've been through that. I can't imagine any of the main cast going through that. Perfume? Huh. Oh, right, the perfume thing. I can't read it. Okay. So who we got? Can you tell? Well, fuck. Uh-oh. But he's not here. Oh. I love how they're all assembling at Patrick's house. Patrick's room, though. What about John? Damn. We see how it is. Where? Oh, is he working on fixing the wall? That's a lot! Jesus Christ, you wrote a whole ass piece. That's a paper right there. I mean, they were pretty honest with how Lou was looking. Boy. Not no mirror. I mean, because she didn't. Yikes. Oh. Oh wait, shit, for real? I mean. God fucking doggy to doggy. Oh shit, no, I mean. Please, don't. I mean, yeah, because at that point they were like looking up to Christopher at that point, so he's probably an adult. But I think he died. I'm sorry, like Shirley. It's either that or he's like the rogue person, but maybe it was passed on. I'm putting my money on Mary Rose. Sorry. It's the guy that pushed her, wasn't it? Well, Mia, I guess. They're too way up there. Instantly. Oh, so that's why they were taken out. I still can't believe this is Sakura Ayanedo for real. I can kind of hear from Louise, but I can't hear from Lou. They made an incredible job in changing their tone. It don't sound like the same person, except for Emiriko and Kate. Those are two separate people. That's why I got confused. Okay. And but to this extent? Ooh. He's that type of person who just to do like labor, you know. The royalty that would like mingle along with the commoners, farm. Ooh. And he learned this. He learned this. He learned this. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. I mean, regardless, you guys still shrunk, you know, kind of like limited down. Huh? Very much so. I love how he was a sickle before this. Sean's got... Is it that? No way. Margaret? Bitch, you thinking it's Patrick? Oh my fucking God. Does he look like the... So flowers. Flowers is the key thing here. And they had it in the ending too. But this is like... How does he still remember? That's like... It must have been a distinct flower. Distinct flower. Distinct, like, smell. Can someone inform these two? Really? Oh. Oh. That might bite her in the ass. Well, we don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Just show us who Rope Sama is at this point. My God. How? How? Who else has flowers? How? What? Wait, what? What? That actually scared me. Isn't it up in the... Where the fuck is that like the... Is that like the balcony? That's like totally two different... It's like way from here to here. I'm sorry, how the hell did you deduce something like that? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Wow. Oh, Kate is just like, oh, stop. You are a, oh. You are a lady. What's up? I'm guessing it's a message for whoever. I'm guessing they guessed that. Oh. No. I mean, maybe 50-50. I'm sorry, they need to deduce how Kate deduced this. Like, that was insane. The way that she was like, oh, it's because they wanted to try and trick us with the scent, and then it's like, it's this person. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no. Huh. What the? They better not. They better not. Is it? It's the place where yeah. Okay. Because it was basically saying where it all went down, basically. So are they coming here every single night since they planted that thing? Okay. Sorry, just wanted to check. It's really dark. Oh, gee, wow. That person is tall. It's probably Boots. Anyways. Teacher! Ah, thank you! Oh. I'm on the same brave length, buddy. Brain power, yes. We got 0. Oh. Uh-huh. Huh. Oh. Watch it be Barbara. I swear to God. She gonna have like. No, that's Mary Rose. Right? Right. Ooh. She knows a lot, let's be honest. Ooh. Yeah, the fact that she's not telling Emiko as well. She's not. It's more like she doesn't know how to. She hasn't learned how to trust or rely on people. Ooh. Oh! Yikes. Ooh. Ah. You remember. So this is kind of... Okay, wait, I'll get to it later. They hate... Oh. Mofu is like that little small thing that we saw. Oh. Ooh. Yep. Ooh, just like the Shadow House. Oof. Ooh, yeah, that's the latter one right there. Yikes. Emiko, go hug her. Come on. Ooh, let's go! Husband have hit that person at least 10 times. No. Honestly, same. Yeah, same. I can't say anything back either. I thought I was on the same wave as freaking John. Oh. I don't like taking blame for stuff I didn't even do. I was literally at my room and drinking tea. A lot. A lot. Then say it already. It's her, isn't it? Bruh. Oh. Face was clean. Mary Rose, come on, let's go, bring it. Come on. Come on. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! But it been weird that Rosemary kept on getting shit like that. Let's go! Yo, what your boot size? Bro! 孤独なユトピアもういらない消えた笑顔約束妄想全部無駄ねでもいびつなまま探してる強くの影を愛が朽ちたバラは感情の苦ぎのかけあの頃のシルエットをかけたまま青く凍る焦げ心何度刺してもその手でつまむまで Again and again 死に乗るNice. Oh, what's the title? Oh, excuse me. Because Mary Rose is their freaking leader, bruh. I'm so glad. Like towards the, because as soon as they mentioned Christopher, I'm like, this person has something to do with this. But then, obviously, the ending has a key point in this. I should have known. One thing was that I knew that it wasn't Barbie for a fact. Because if it was, I don't even know which one's which. But I'm just gonna see to make sure. Barbara. That's not how you spell the freaking name. Barbara. Shadow House. I have 3 things I want to talk about. Let's see. I just want to make sure who's who. Okay, the shadow is Barbara. The living doll. Okay, makes sense. Barbie. Because Barbie, Barbie. So the fact that it had to be a shadow. That's like a gift. I can barely see any living doll or ikiningyo being robe-sama. Unfortunately, as it is, they need like some kind of power to. There were two things. Mainly the voice changer. That's one. If the living doll was able to get a machine that could change their voice, that's a different case. But I don't think they have the luxury for that unless their master was in cahoots with them. Highly unlikely, depending on the situation. Anyways, moving on from that. Second was that they, I guess, controlled the twins to smash the coffee. So that's two. Other than that, what else? I'm trying to wonder. What power does she have? Is it the same as Kate's? Because they're saying that they're special in their own ways. From what I understood is that they remember their memories from when they were a wee little small mofu, was it? Or like a small shadow. And then this gradually develops, I guess, into their current form, which shapes into the human that they're assigned to, or like, I don't know how the assignment goes. Like the humans drink some, the suit thing, and then stuff happen and they form. So there's that. So these two, essentially, the equivalent of this is when babies remember, like kids remember everything since they were born. So this is a clear example of a character called Ray from Promise in Neverland, Yakusoku no Neverland. In that series where the kid remembers what happened at birth. So they're conscious as soon as they come out of the freaking womb. So that's, I think, the equivalent of that. So that's showing that in a way they kind of are similar to humans in their own way. Like they age and then they keep growing into adult shadows and then they go into older shadows, etc., so on and so forth. So they work as humans. That's why they take forms of humans as well. Anyway, that's that. So the two things I wanted to talk about, well, three, was that I knew that the ending was like hinting at something with Mary Rose and Barbara, Mary Rose and Barbara. There were three potential people. Well, I say three, but it's mainly two. It's the so-called Christopher that they mentioned, and then they never mentioned. Well, they kept mentioning him, but they never explained his existence. I'm guessing next episode, Mary Rose is gonna talk about Christopher's vision of this freaking household and what he knows about it, and he will explain and how he basically influenced or told the truth to Mary Rose and Barbara. But Barbara refuses to believe it. Maybe, I don't know, and did something. So there's that. So these two know something, and their leader, just like Mary Rose is to these guys, is Christopher. So Christopher is probably telling these guys, y'all be careful of what you do. Like, the shadow house is not what you think it is. So we end there. Okay, so essentially the two possible candidates was basically Christopher and Mary Rose. Mainly because, one, it was weird that Rosemary kept on getting the suit sickness, especially with a shadow like Mary Rose. Like, where are you at? We barely saw her, but then we see her freaking living doll just collapse on the ground from the suit sickness. That is why Kate is so pissed off. That's one. Number two, the fact that she's never around. She appears, comes and goes, and then the moment she does appear, she says something. The fact that I don't even remember what she said to Amiko and Kate, I think. But they had a ball whenever Rosemary and Mary Rose were together, so I enjoyed that scene. But nonetheless, it was a bit weird that she rarely showed up, and when she does, like, it's like, oh my god, you made a cameo. Welcome back. I forgot you existed at that point. So she's probably doing something in the back most of the time. So yeah, those were the two reasons, mainly for why I thought it was Mary Rose. Now moving on. Well, that and like the ending was like screaming at me. It's like, oh, it's Mary Rose. Why do you not understand? Because the other one is Barbara, but like Barbara, like I said, I wouldn't suspect Bobby. I would, but then it would be difficult for a human to go around in a robe like this. More so the fact when she's mainly focused on serving Barbara, and Barbara wants to serve the irairaru oji-sama. So that's why she wouldn't. I think she has thoughts of just destroying this whole place just for Barbara, but she is not doing it because she cares about Barbara's. It's not opinions. Barbara's thoughts towards the Shadows house and how she's willing to do whatever she can for the household. So that's one. Second one is, so the first one was talking about how Mary Rose and Kate were talking about like how they remember about being wolfus and remembering since they were like born about the secrets of the Shadow house. So that's one. That's very interesting. I love that concept and that it applies to the shadows as well. Second is a lot of people it's mainly because this season in particular, I don't know why. All of the like series right now are feeling very rushed. I don't know what's happening in Japan. Something's going on. Like they're on some kind of adrenaline and they're just like, oh, we gotta do this. Like, this is already explained. This is already done. Like, this is already done. Like, blah, 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 blah. Especially if it's a season 2, like, series. Or, like, a part 2. I don't know. Be it this or Love Live, they are making people feel that this... Not even feel. They are very rushed. Now, I don't want to say very. They are, to an extent, rushed. Some people, they might say it's very rushed. For me, I just feel like it is rushing, but like not to an extent where I think like there's not any loopholes. At least for Shadow's house. Love Live is a different concept. I'm gonna talk about that in the Love Live video, so that's aside. Shadow's house in particular, there are a few people, maybe one person. I saw one comment and I was like, oh boy. But I feel like people might agree to it. It does make sense. They weren't liking the last few episodes mainly because of how rushed it felt when it came to the bonds between the group shadows that we had, like Patrick, Louise, John, and Kate. So those four, and how like, especially in the fact where Patrick and Louise were so on board with the plan as soon as like they hung out for one time. I did think that part was like, really, just one time and you're already agreeing to the plan. But let's keep in mind just a few little facts. I feel like for them it's not as fast, mainly because they had that arc, which was what was the ceremony? What's it called? I know it's a certain ceremony. I don't know what it was called. Fuck, I don't remember the name. It's a ceremony, but it was the thing that they did in the first season. They had that. To an extent, I understand Patrick going in and going into the plot. Louise was the interesting one, but for her that's just her character. If she finds something to be interesting or like it, okay, there's two for her. As long as it doesn't minus or like do any negative like repercussions to her, then she's all aboard. And second, if it looks interesting or sounds interesting, I feel like at this point she found it interesting in the beginning, but didn't like how Kate was like, you gotta help me. Like, she didn't like that demanding kind of tone. So I think she was expecting Kate to like continue like hanging out with her like they do and like play with each other like that and have fun. But regardless, like I feel like she would have still enjoyed this mission regardless, because like there's no repercussions to her because it's mainly Kate taking all the blame because she could just rat her out at that point. And it's just fun to like, you know, play espionage at this point as a spy. So there's that. Patrick, I'm not as surprised because Patrick was with Kate and Emilico during that trial. So I wasn't as surprised as him jumping on board with them in the first place. Ricky now, I don't know. Ricky is just there because, like, because Lou is staring at Lou. Can we just focus on that? The same fact that Patrick was also staring at freaking Emiko. These two are just going after the girls at this point. They don't care about the mission. Oh, and then there's John and Sean, but like whatever, they're them. They're perfect as they are. So, to an extent, I wasn't as surprised when they jumped on to the plan. But yes, it did feel very like it felt very out of place. It's like, really? Just one time, and y'all doing that? Did this happen in the manga? That's the main thing I'm curious about. I still can't believe I had the same question as John, and Kate was just like, you fool! She obviously would have known because she would have seen the freaking mud being dug out. I'm like, oh fuck, that's right, that's totally right. I had a brain fart moment, and Emiko told me to, not Emiko, Kate told me to shut up at that point, basically. Jesus. I felt so attacked at that point. My God, I have no words at this point. Like, Gigi, you got me there. I can't say anything back to that. Oh, man. But regardless, that's my thoughts. So I basically explained what I thought, like, what I think is gonna happen. There's the whole Mary Rose thing. They're gonna start, like, a small revolution at this point. I don't know. It depends. It depends what they're gonna try and do. I don't know what's gonna happen to Mary Rose at the end, though. I just want to know her whole initial plan. What she thinks about Rosemary, because she was so rude. Like, she just used her doll like that. What's happening? She's still looking fine, though. The way that she took off the freaking robe, and she holding the flower, too. I love it. 10 out of 10. And I think I, like, basically peeked when I saw, when she said her name. I was waiting to, it's like, yes, yes. And then it took hella long. The suspense. I wonder if there's gonna be anyone who's gonna be surprised. It's like, what? I wouldn't have known. This is gonna be fun to see a reaction mashup. I bet you there'll be at least. No, see, that's the thing. It's gonna be hard to find someone who would be surprised at this. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the freaking reaction mashups if there is any in the future. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.